What is up, guys? This is Justice. Today, I'm going to be doing a life story. That's basically like 3 in 1. 2 times I almost died, and 1 time I almost got kidnapped. So we're going to be playing at Unit 1968. It's a really fun game. I'll link it in the description. I don't necessarily like PvP games on Roblox because I'm always going up against kids younger than me, but this is a decent game right here. It's kind of fun because it's like Phantom Forces, but a little bit more difficult. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into the story. So a long time ago, I lived in these apartment buildings, and they had a swimming pool. And the swimming pool was never monitored by a lifeguard. Clearly, you know, they don't ever hire one for an apartment building unless it's like some high-end place. And I remember at one point, my parents actually told me this, that me and my brother, when we were younger, we would always jump right into pools. We didn't even care who was around or anything. We would just jump right in. And so being reckless as apparently as I was, one time I jumped into the pool, and I remember this to this day because of what had happened to me. Someone just sniped at me. That was scary. They're right here, maybe. So I jumped into the pool, and I just couldn't fucking swim. I don't know why I jumped in. I remember feeling free because I didn't have a life jacket on, and I guess that's probably why I did it. Really stupid idea, to be honest with you. But I remember this to this day because of how painful it was. But I started drowning, and I couldn't swim, and I remember just basically feeling suffocated. And this was the first time it's ever happened to me, and I feel like this probably feeds into my claustrophobia a little bit, because I was so young and it made such an impact on me. But
Victor Charlie is down.
yeah. Oh snap, dude! I'm out.
Throwing a grenade.
Yeah, it scared me, but one of my neighbors jumped in and saved me, and it was really scary. It was either a neighbor or my dad. I can't remember too much. It was really long ago. But yeah, so that was one of the times I almost died, guys. Luckily, I'm still alive from that, and luckily there was someone there when I decided to be an idiot and jump in. But you know, I was a kid. Kids will make mistakes, and I know for sure when I'm older, I'm gonna be monitoring my kids more when they're around swimming pools. Luckily my parents did that, and they were really good about it, you know. So anyway, the second time I almost died was when I was a little bit older. I lived in my own house at this point, and my parents are really good parents. They never had a babysitter watch us because they wanted to make sure that we were safe, and they only trusted themselves, you know. They never trusted anyone, which I feel like is just a good move, being a parent, personally. But the first time they ever hired a babysitter for us wasn't really it wasn't necessarily a babysitter. It was more my older brother and this girl that he liked at the time. They had watched us for a night while my parents went out. I don't know what they did, but they weren't home, and me and my brother were fast asleep pretty early. And this was like literally the first time my parents had been out of the house without us. That'll make sense in a second why that's kind of like a big thing. But pretty much we were fast asleep and we didn't hear it, but the carbon monoxide alarm started going off. If you guys don't know what carbon monoxide is, it's a odorless, colorless gas that can leak, and literally it's like it's like one of the biggest killers. And it's really sketchy because you can't smell it or anything. You need a carbon monoxide alarm to detect it. But it can leak from your furnace. It can leak from a bunch of different appliances in your house. So it's actually a really big deal, and you always want to have a carbon monoxide alarm, guys. Dude, I almost just got a collateral right there, but apparently the second dude didn't die. What is this dude doing? Creep up, boy. Creep up. Do it. No balls. Oh, he's just gonna hide back there, I guess. But yeah, my brother woke us up, and we were kind of amazed. Honestly, we never expected something like that to happen. The fire department came. There was cops there. our neighbors came, and it was crazy. My parents, you could say they were pretty fucking scared after that. They were just lucky that they were just happy that my older brother took initiative and was still awake and saved me and my brother's life. So I'll always be grateful for that, you know. But yeah, so those are 2 times where I was almost killed, guys. And then the third thing was I was gonna tell you guys about this time where
Help!
I almost got kidnapped. I'm not exactly sure that I was gonna get kidnapped, but what happened was it was in the same apartments where I had that swimming pool. Who is this guy up here? Oh, rip. So it was the same apartments with the swimming pool, and I was really young, but I was old enough to not be in a crib anymore, and I had learned how to unlock the door. Basically, I would climb on top of the couch and unlock the door. And so one night I decided I was gonna be like an adventurer or something. Dude, what are you talking about right now? What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and hit that dude anymore. But I was gonna decide I was gonna go on an adventure, and I was really young. I was not supposed to be outside at all. Will you die? Thank you. And it was like 1 a.m. and I had stayed up. Well, I basically woke up and decided to just do it split second. You know, I was kind of a reckless kid. Like I said earlier, my mom said I would just go and jump into the pool when no one was around, and like jump into any like deep end and stuff, just like my brother. But pretty much I decided to go on an adventure, like I've said 100 times now. Sorry guys, I'm trying to focus on the game. And I went outside and I started walking down the sidewalk, and immediately this car drove by with a bunch of people in it, and they were like, "Whoa man, is that a kid?" And that's literally what I remember them saying, and I was really scared because it felt like they were gonna kidnap me when I was younger, you know. So I started running back to my house, and I remember them coming and knocking on the door, and I told my parents, I said, "There's someone at the door, there's people." I went outside and I told my parents what had happened, and when they went to go answer the door, no one was there. But yeah, I strongly felt like they were gonna kidnap me at the time, but now that I look back at it, they probably weren't gonna kidnap me. They were probably just worried about me. You know, like they came and knocked on the door. If they were gonna kidnap me, they probably wouldn't have knocked on the door. But you truly never know what the intentions are of a person, you know, so you always want to be careful. I just got 15 damage on that guy from hitting him with my sniper bullet, apparently. So there's that. But yeah, go ahead and check out this game, guys. It's a pretty good game. It's a little inconsistent because it's early access, which are like most Roblox games are nowadays. The plague of early access, guys. But hopefully you enjoyed the quick life story. This is actually the second time I recorded this. The first time I recorded it in a format that wasn't suitable for my video editor, which was unfortunate. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. And sorry if I was a little flustered during it, because I'm recording it live and I want to get some good gameplay for you guys. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, guys. More videos coming soon. I'm gonna have like a bunch of videos to upload soon. I'm gonna do like a wave of videos. But yeah, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. Adios.